Hello. Now today I'm going to be doing an album review of this album here, Pretzel Logic by Steely. Now I think Steely is a great band. They don't get much appreciation in the VC vinyl community, so I'm going to do a review on one of the albums just to feel like it. This album here is Pretzel Logic, their third studio album, released in February 1974. This album here, it differs from a lot of their previous material, and also a lot of their, my phone going off there, it differs from a lot of their previous material and material after this album, that there's not any sort of long instrumental jams with it. The more sort of pop style songs sort of 3-minute pop style songs, more commercial material on this album, although the music is still great. It's more accessible, I'd say. The album was a huge critical success on release. It was voted Album of the Year 1974 by NME magazine, New Musical Express magazine, and was very successful on release. So yeah, I'll now show you the vinyl copy of this, my dad's copy. So then there's this old gatefold there, or sort of outer gatefold, whatever you want to call it. Quite like it. Just of a man selling pretzels, and believe it's Central Park. We could be wrong, don't know. Gatefold there, off the picture, off the band, and then the record here. Yeah, just this plain sleeve here, nothing much. And then the actual record is on ABC Records there. On a kind of a rainbowy label there. Yeah, just same on both sides, I think, yeah. So that's the vinyl there now. If I could get it in right again. And so now I will go over all the songs individually. So the opener is Ricky Don't Lose That Number, which is my favourite Steely Dan song. Is it? Yeah, well, definitely, it's up there, in my top 3 songs by them. It's my favourite on the album. I love the guitar solo bit in it, the bridge. Then it just sort of it's a great track. I mean, if you watch this and you're not that big a fan, just check out that song now. It's a fantastic song. Vocal harmonies on it again are great. That's something you really do notice with this album here. They have fantastic vocal harmonies. The single was their biggest commercial success. It got to number 4 in the US charts, so it was their biggest hit. And no wonder, because it's a fantastic song. Then we get Night by Night, which I think is a good sort of second song on the album. Another great track, cool bass spot to it, sort of very funky in that. The chorus, I don't care if it's wrong or if it's right until the ship comes in. I love Night by Night. Great chorus and great production on the whole track. Not sure who produced this album, but whoever did it, they did a fab job of it. Then we get Any Major Dude Will Tell You, which is a really nice acoustic oriented track, actually. Just really fantastic. Then you get Barry Town. Now, when I first heard this one, I wasn't that keen on it. I thought the tune was rather lacking, but then about halfway through, 3/4 of the way through, the fantastic middle 8th bridge bit comes in and just lifts the song up onto a whole new level, just elevates it up. Fantastic. The harmonies on that bit are great. So now there is another really good track. So side 1 has been solid so far. Then we get the song East St. Louis Toodle Oo, which is a cover of an old song by Duke Ellington. For me, this is a weaker one on the album. For me, it doesn't really fit in with the album, and it's a weak closer to side 1, to be honest with you. Although it is very short. I mean, it doesn't go on for ages. It's about 2 minutes long. It passes quickly. Then the opener side 2 is song Parker's Band, which is great side opener, fantastic rocking song, very probably They're the most like rocking one like on the album for me. Yeah, just great. Then we get through with Buzz. This one is a for me it's just album filler. I mean, I know that all people say this is a classic album, but for me there's too much sort of weaker stuff on it. Although the weaker stuff is often sort of overpowered by fantastic tracks like the next one, Pretzel Logic, which is a brilliant bluesy kind of inspired song, brilliant harmonies, and another favourite on the album of mine. So that is probably another one what I would say would be a standout track, Pretzel Logic. Brilliant song. Then you get With a Gun, which is a folk, which, well, for me it is. It sounds kind of folk song inspired. Again, the harmonies on it, fantastic. But for me, it's not a standout one. And the same kind of thing sort of suffers with the next track called Charlie Freak. They did have quite a lot of weird song titles, but this one, Charlie Freak, it's called filler, really, for me. It's not that it's a bad song, it doesn't compare with the magic of Ricky Don't Lose That Number or Any Major Dude Will Tell You or Pretzel Logic. I think it's just that like those songs are so good that the sort of album tracks they seem rather average in comparison. But then we have a really good closer, Monkey in Your Soul. Again, another very strange title, but I really love the song. Great horn, sort of brass horn riff to it. Yeah, fantastic song and a brilliant album closer. So as to this review of the sound done, it didn't like actually take me that long, but I'm not like going like into like as much depth as I would say with a Beatles one or whatever. But this album here I would give a 9 out of 10 to. I think it's a great album, but for me I would still put on a Steely Dan sort of the very best of Steely Dan for me. I think there's too much sort of East St. Louis Toodle-Doo, Charlie Freak kind of songs on it, like kind of filler songs. I would rather have a sort of whole album of just like the other songs like Peg, what other one, Reeling in the Years, Do It Again. Those songs which I think are magical. Deacon Blue, another one. But yeah, 9 out of 10. Probably a lot people say this is the best album. I mean, I've not listened to too many of the other albums. I've heard Asia's a very good album, and I've not really heard too much about the other ones. So I'll have to give that one a listen. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please comment below with whatever you want to say. Like it, subscribe to my channel, and leave suggestions for future album reviews, please. I am looking for future albums to go over. So, yes, I guess I'll see you next time then. Bye-bye.